Hello all you people out there in TV land. My name is TV Studios, also known as Kurt, and I'm coming back at you with another very quick video today. I'm in my really nice, I'm too short, really nice Nightmare on Elm Street 4 shirt. Why could I be wearing a Nightmare on Elm Street 4 shirt? Well, that's because today we're having a look at my Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 Freddy Krueger glove. So, Elm Street Part 4 is one of the fan favorites for the series. Came out in 1988, so the year before I was born. It's really fun, it's very bright, there's lots of bright colors, lots of really bright lighting, really fun dialogue and characters. Freddy Krueger's at the top of his game for one-liners, and he has this magnificent piece on his hands. Now, this isn't a screen-accurate replica, this is just my take on it, and I built this in lockdown in 2020, because what the fuck else was it gonna do? And I really love the look of the Part 4 Freddy Krueger glove. It's very messy. It's got solder spills all over the back plate, all over the back of the finger stalls. It's got really nice, sharp, pointy looking blades. These ones are actually made out of steak knives, which is really fun. It's actually sharpenable. This is kind of a worry, but it's a fun one. This is fun. I have soldered the blades on. This was a quick and dirty build using a lot of materials that I already had. And just to basically brush up on making gloves once more. Now, the interesting thing with a lot of the Freddy Krueger gloves is the ball and tape wrist closure on the Wells Lamont gloves. These are actually the Wells Lamont driver's gloves you pick up at Walmart. They're, I don't know, 20 bucks or something for the pair. They were pretty cheap. I bought a few pairs the last time I was in the States. And I actually replaced the tab, this little tab up on the pull string. Let me pull it tighter so I can show you. I replaced the leather tab up on the top here. The original one is plastic on these gloves, and this little buckle is actually plastic on those ones as well. It's one molded piece of black plastic with the black nylon wrist tape. And so when I cut the palm hole out, this guy here, that gives you just enough leather, especially if you've dyed everything correctly and dyed it all at the same time, gives you just enough leather to make a nice leather pull tab. And then this is actually a cast off one of the Necker buckles, and I cast it in pewter because I wanted a pewter buckle on there. And it looks really nice. The armature is a brass backplate with a brass finished antique rivets, and then the fingertips are copper. Now that's the same for most Freddy gloves, all the way up to Freddy vs. Jason, really. Every Freddy glove was brass backplate and then copper for the fingers, and then in Versus it's all copper. Which is not a bad look, I love the Versus glove. But this one allows for some really nice color variations. We've got some subtle reds on the fingertips, which is really nice. And we've got that nice caramel color of copper for the finger stalls there, the midsections. We've got copper ringlets on all of the fingers. And this is a medium-sized glove. It fits me really nicely. Has that nice, evil, tanky, tetanusy looking finish that the Part 4 glove really has. The Dream Master glove really has a specific vibe. It looks great. As you can see, the back plate and the finger stalls have been weathered quite heavily. They've been weathered with just black spray paints and a little bit of brown spray paints, and then naturally aged as well, which is beautiful. Soldered on the blades, ground them down. That was a pain in the ass to do, to solder these blades on, but it gives a really nice, comfortable, easy to wear glove. Lots of movement, which is great. Excellent sounds, great silhouette to it, very classic Freddy look. And if you get it just in the right light, the color glints off it amazingly. Very happy with this glove. Really fun. This is again one of those really fun, cheap props that you can do on a budget pretty well and make a really nice looking glove. The steak knives you get from the dollar store, you get a pack of 6 of them for like $5. You just need a grinder or some tin snips, honestly. You can cut down the blades to whatever you need. You need some plumbing solder, a little butane torch, and honestly, tin snips for the rest of it, and some sandpaper. And you've got a really cool Freddy glove. This is just one of the other Freddy gloves that I've built. I do have a Part 6 that I will show off as well. And eventually I'd like to build a Part 1. We may see a Part 1 build video in the future. I don't claim these to be accurate, I don't claim any of my gloves to be accurate, but they are really fun. It fits my hand amazingly, and I get to say that I built it, and that's always the best part of these things. If you are looking for a Freddy Krueger glove, there are many builders around that do some fantastic work. I would have to recommend Dark Dream Design if you're looking for one. I've never bought from him because I live in Australia and we can't import these, but I can fucking build them. but he does some of the best work in the community. There's a lot of people that do absolutely fantastic gloves. That's about all from me today, guys. Just a nice quick video showing off this awesome glove, this piece that I really like. I wanted something that was fun and easy to show off today because it's really fucking hot. I was going to wear a Freddy sweater, but it's like 35 degrees Celsius, so it's like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. If you like freedom units, it's horrible. Absolutely unbearable. But I get to wear my cool Nightmare on Elm Street 4 shirt. I get to show off my cool Nightmare on Elm Street 4 glove. Happy days. Thank you very much for watching another piece of my Freddy collection. Got a lot of cool stuff to show, still, always. There's always fun stuff that I can show you guys. I'd like to keep the momentum going. I've got some Ghostface stuff to come up. I've got some Marvel stuff as well that I think you're really going to enjoy. If you want to see more from me, subscribe down below. Throw me a comment on which one your favorite Freddy Krueger glove is. I'd love to hear what people's opinions are. I really like the Part 4, but the Versus is my favorite. If you like this video, throw me a like down below, and just remember, learning is fun with Freddy.